Hi everyone, very good morning, good afternoon and good evening to all of you. This is Sunil Singh and you are watching class 9th physics chapter motion, and this is the video number 3 in which we are to study about the main most important topic like velocity and acceleration. So don't miss and see the full video. Okay, now let's start this video. First of all, we should know what is velocity. Velocity means the rate of change of displacement is known as velocity. I mean to say, if an object covers some distance in per unit time in a specific direction, in that case we can say that object having velocity. That means the rate of change of distance in per unit time, the rate of change of distance in a specific direction is known as velocity. Velocity is equal to, we get here, displacement by time taken. It is denoted by v above arrow sign. I mean to say it is a vector quantity, so we write arrow sign on the above quantity of the v above arrow sign, so that velocity is a vector quantity because it has both magnitude and direction. So velocity, v is equal to displacement by time. Its SI unit meter per second. How? Let's see here. V is equal to displacement by time, and we know that SI unit of displacement is meter and unit of time is second. So we get here meter per second. It is a vector quantity, that means it has both magnitude and direction. Velocity of an object can be changed. Velocity of an object can be changed by changing the magnitude of a speed or direction of the object. That means if we want to change the velocity, magnitude of velocity, first of all we have to change the magnitude of a speed, or by changing the direction we can also change the velocity of an object. Okay, now we talk about types of velocity. They are uniform velocity. Uniform velocity means when an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time in a specific direction is known as uniform velocity. Means if an object having uniform motion in a specific direction, then that situation is called uniform velocity. And for example, rotation and revolution of the earth. In this case, velocity is always same, never changed. And the graph of velocity is always a straight line. As you can see here, displacement time graph gives the velocity, and this is a straight line, so that this is a uniform velocity. Now we talk about in non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity means when an object covers equal distance in unequal interval of time in a specific direction. I mean to say, you can also say that when an object covers unequal distance in equal interval of time in a specific direction is known as non-uniform velocity. I mean to say, if an object having non-uniform motion in a specific direction, then that situation is called non-uniform velocity. And for example, free falling of a body. A speed is always changing, but direction is fixed in a straight line. So this is the best example for the non-uniform velocity. Now we'll see the graph. Graph of non-uniform velocity is a curved line. Curved line means what? As you can see here, these two situations. In this situation, this is the increasing non-uniform velocity graph, and this is the decreasing non-uniform velocity graph. That means this curved line shows that a speed is increasing, but with non-uniform rate, and here this curved line shows that a speed is decreasing with non-uniform rate. Now we will talk about the third types of velocity. Velocity is average velocity. Average velocity means the arithmetic mean of initial velocity and final velocity is known as average velocity. That means we can see here average velocity is equal to initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. That means if suppose that we have two quantity like x and y and we have to find the arithmetic mean, then in that case we add both quantity and also we divide by 2. That's why we here also have two quantity, initial velocity and final velocity. So arithmetic means we get here initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. Average velocity is denoted by v above bar sign. So we get here v above bar sign is equal to u plus v by 2. U is here what? Initial velocity. That means initial velocity always denoted by small u and final velocity is always denoted by a small v. So we get here v above bar in average velocity is equal to initial velocity u plus v by 2. Now we will talk about units of average velocity. The SI unit of average velocity will be meter per second, because it is also the part of velocity, so its unit will be also same like velocity. Now we will talk about acceleration. This is a very important topic, so see carefully. Acceleration, the rate of change of acceleration is known as, the rate of change of velocity is known as acceleration. I mean that is acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time. Again, if we denote acceleration is denoted by a above arrow sign, so we get here as per the definition a is equal to v minus u by t. V minus u by t means what? Change in velocity. V is a final velocity and it is initial velocity. So if we have to find the difference, then we always subtract from final minus initial. So we get here v minus u by t, and final velocity minus initial velocity by time. If velocity is constant for the whole entire trip, then in that case we get here acceleration is equal to velocity by time, because velocity is same, initial and final velocity is same at everywhere. So we get here a is equal to v by 2. So the SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. How? Let's see. A is equal to, we know that a is equal to v by 2. A is equal to v by 2, and the SI unit of velocity is meter per second and SI unit of time is second. So we get here meter per second square, or we can write like this. So SI unit of acceleration will be meter per second square. It is also vector quantity because it has both magnitude and direction. Now we'll talk about retardation. Retardation means what? When acceleration is written with negative sign. I mean to say, when acceleration of an object is written with negative sign, then that quantity becomes retardation. You can say in easy way, retardation means the velocity of an object is decreasing, and it is denoted by r. Yeah, you can write retardation. Its SI unit is also meter per second square. Now we'll see the types of acceleration. The types of acceleration means there are two types of acceleration. One is uniform acceleration and second is non-uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration means what? When an object increases its velocity with uniform rate, then object is said to be moving with uniform acceleration. That means here, when an object is increases its velocity with uniform rate, that means always changes its velocity in equal interval of time, then object is said to be moving with uniform velocity. For example, when we take example of free falling body, in that case object is always coming toward the ground and its velocity is decreasing with an uniform rate, that is with 9.8 meter per second square. But when we throw a ball in upward direction, in that case velocity of an object is decreasing with 9.8 meter per second square. In free falling, velocity is increasing with 9.8 meter per second square, and when object is thrown upward, in that case velocity is decreasing with 9.8 meter per second square. So it's so that the object is moving with uniform acceleration. Okay, now we see the graph of uniform acceleration. Then graph of uniform acceleration is a straight line. Let's see here. Velocity time graph gives about acceleration, and uniform motion gives a straight line graph. So straight line graph explain about the uniform motion, and velocity time graph explain about the uniform acceleration. Now next type is non-uniform acceleration. Non-uniform acceleration means when an object is increasing its velocity with non-uniform rate, then object is said to be moving with non-uniform acceleration. For example, a speed of a car is changing. A speed of a moving car is changing. A speed of a moving car is changing on road during driving, is so that its velocity is increasing or decreasing with non-uniform rate, and this is the example of non-uniform acceleration. Now we'll talk about graph of non-uniform acceleration. The graph of non-uniform accelerations will be a curved line. So this is the graph of velocity time graph here, so that curved graph of velocity time graph, so that increasing non-uniform acceleration, and this graph so that decreasing non-uniform acceleration. That means velocity time graph explain about acceleration, and displacement time graph explain about velocity, and distance time graph explain about a speed. So in this video we have covered velocity and time, and you have seen full video. Thank you for watching. And one thing more, I want to say that if you have liked this video, then don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon, so that my every video goes to you and you can feel the physics and enjoy the physics. Thank you.